Hello, I'm just checking the brightness to make sure I'm visible. It looks like I am. I was a bit dark last time, so I've got my light on up on the side and everything appears to be okay. I can't do sound checks because obviously I've got the video playback muted, otherwise it interferes. So today, just waiting for Robin to speak. Okay, so there's going to be a qualifying session next, and then we'll be going into a 1.5 hour race, and that'll be obviously you're going to have to change fuel or at least fill up and probably change tyres as well, because 1.5 hours is a long time. There's going to be over 50 cars on the grid, and some of them cars will be hypers, so there's a mixture between the hypers and the GT3s, or the GTE if you like. Now we've also had a change on the tyre model a couple of times now, so there was a change earlier on which appeared to make the cars more difficult. They're still very slippy for the first 2 laps, but once you get over the slippiness and the tyres come up to temperature, it's not bad actually. The grip's not on a par with ACC, but again, I'm used to driving that, so I can do a good comparison. But it's getting better. Once you've done a couple of laps, everything's good. You shouldn't be able to hear the Discord, so it's just basically me speaking, and I could go quiet while I'm concentrating, but I will try and keep going while we're racing. If there's a problem with the sound levels, give us a shout. But I will try and enjoy this race. This is part of a championship I'm in, which will take place in different cars, different tracks. I will be on the GTs all the time, but occasionally there'll be LMPs as well. And this is the first true race I'm going to be doing. Robin's just speaking now. Okay. So basically, just talking about qualifying now. Okay, so qualifying. There's 2 qualifying sessions. There's the hypers, which will be for 10 minutes, and then the GT3s, which will be 10 minutes. So the hypers will go out first, and they've got 10 minutes of just hypers on track, and then the GT3s will go out after 10 minutes, and it'll just be GT3s on track. The hypers are a different beast to the GT3s, so trying to qualify is a nightmare, either for the hypers or for the GT3s. So ultimately, the first 10 minutes, we'll go on board with a couple of the hypers, and you'll be able to see what's going on there. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. There's a couple of racers from SRC in here. So we've got Mark Cooley, we've got Paul Biondi, and we've got also Steve Moulton and Eric Dont. Eric Dont tends to be in the hypers. Very, very quick, very, very good. So there's 64 registered. There's only over... So there's a 50 odd. Oh, there's definitely 50 odd on the grid. So just waiting for quality to roll over. And then, as I said, I'll watch a car. I won't be able to commentate too much on the hypers because I don't know too much about them. I've never really driven them in anger. It wouldn't be half decent for me to go through that. So let's pick someone at random. No idea who's fast, but what we'll do is I'll pick. In fact, we'll do it with I'm gonna find someone at the top of the list. I know who is quick, so I'll see if I can find him. Yes. Right, I am trying to find someone in the hypers who I know is quite fast. I think Orteski's quite fast. You'll also notice they've got soft tyre options as well, whereas we've only got medium and wet. So let's have a look. Okay, so they're all the hypers. They're all the hypers. Vipers. There's Eric. Go on board with Martin. So the pit's a bit of different to what I'm used to. You can see these are going down now, waiting to get onto the straight. Then we'll do their out lap, get the tyres warm, and then go with anger. Yeah, these cars are quite sketchy if you've not really driven them. They don't have ABS or anything, so the brakes are a nightmare, and you can see the bumps. You can see the cars bouncing actually. Very, very quick. These warm up a lot quicker as well, obviously they're going faster. The BMW is going to take a good couple of laps to get the tyres up to temps. I'm looking at a 222, 223 probably. The LM GT3s are different to a traditional GT3. I don't think they're as quick, because I can do this track in 218 in ACC, so I'm a good 4 or 5 seconds off. I've not got 2 mics I'm using, that's for Discord by the way, and that's for streaming mic. So if I need to say anything in Discord like sorry or get out of my way, I'll be on Discord, but that is muted while I'm speaking on the stream. Otherwise I'll sound like a bit of a loon. There is a couple of other streams going on as well. You've got Bongo himself doing a stream, and there's a couple of guys who are doing commentary with overlays. So if you want to hunt them out, again search for Bongo in YouTube and you'll probably find them. That's it now, coming into the end of the first out lap. You see the guy in front's quite quick. Oh, nearly lost it there. Going for it. We'll be told over Discord when we can leave the pits and go out on our qualifying, so there'll be a queue initially, all waiting for the last hyper to go out. If the last hyper goes out before the end of the 10 minutes and passes the start finish line, they can finish the lap, whereas it's a hypercar, it's not going to hold anybody up. But if that hypercar bins it, we've got to get off track as soon as possible, because obviously the GT3s will be coming around then. Certain things LMU is good at. The off-track, you can recover the off-track by slowing down, and also if you try to pass by gaining an advantage off-track, it'll tell you and you'll have to give the position back. You know, so there's elements in it that are really, really good, and it's not yet out of early access, but it's coming out of early access in July, where they'll release another couple of cars, one of them being the Valkyrie, and there'll be another couple of tracks available. Just the speed and the way these things pick up, fantastic, very, very quick. The first couple of laps getting around there flat out in the BMW, nightmare. Back end's really, really sketchy as well. And you can easily spin it there in that corner in the BM or the GT3s. So that lap was 2:01 4:63. That's a decent lap. So 22 seconds faster a lap than what I could achieve. Let's pick someone else. Okay, let's pick a different driver. Martin. That's Robin. I think that's Robin in front. So Robin, who we're on board with now, he's the guy who started Bongo. Very similar to the way, you know, I was involved in starting SRC. But he streams more or less every day. So you'll see a lot of his races that he's doing is like daily races and stuff. Or new tracks or new cars. I think there's 3 minutes left before the GT3s come out. I won't mind qualifying the top 10, but I doubt it. We'll see. Oh, there goes his brakes. Oh, that'll not help your tyres. That's his lap got more or less kiboshed. He's given that's me. So it's going through. Oh, we've got another one coming out here. This is out of Mars. He got a lap in? I'm not too sure. Can't see him. Let's try and find Eric. Let's go back to the pits. Let's try and find Eric. See how Eric's doing. There's Eric who's in the Ferrari. He's in the pits as well. Going well, innit? Glasses, I just put fingers on him. Blob. Alright. I want to see you hitting. Okay. So he's not out. Hypers. He's looking quick. 379, 385. That's Martin, who we're on board with. Daniel Jammer. He's halfway through his lap. He's a 10th up. I need that on. So you can't have the replay overlay on without seeing the current lap. Okay. Doesn't make sense, but there you go. So on this one, we'll have to run full fuel. Go as very, very close to the edge as possible, and then pit. Because the way the fueling system works in LMU compared to ACC, you don't put in what you're adding to the car. So if you want 100 litres, you don't say I want 100. What it does is it takes you up to that, so it's slightly different. And it kind of plays with your head a little bit. So he's very, very close to his lap here. He's getting the 10th under braking, 2 tenths. Right, so I'm going to go to the pits now and go with the GT3. We'll start driving. It's taking its time because there's a few cars. I'm going to go out and wheel to the end of the pit. There'll be a few cars going out. Don't hit the pit button. Hit the pit limiter. You'll get a stop and go. That's not really what you want on a qualifier. It's only 10 minutes. On a track that's 2.5 minutes long. It's very, very tight here. And as you can see, didn't quite work for me that, so I'm going back out again. To be honest, I didn't have my wheel held right then. That's my own fault. So yeah, that was my fault. So we can go out now. Right. That was a bit of a schoolboy error, but you can see everyone's going wide. I didn't have me wheel turned. Still not doing it, is it? This is doing me nothing. Oh dear. I don't know what's going on. Oh dear, I'm not going to get out, am I? I'm going to go really, really slow this time. I'm going to really have to spin the wheel. Not using have to spin the wheel, you see, so it's just catching me out a little bit. So I'm really cranking the wheel around now. There you go. It does go. It just wasn't turning it enough. Right, everyone's going out now. You can see the orange on the track map are the GT3s and the red are the hypers, I think. Yeah, they are, because I'm at the back of the arrow. So you'll see an arrow on there. That arrow is me. Right, as soon as I cross the line, I can go with slippy tyres. Off we go. Very slippy. Very slippy. Ooh, yeah. Just no grip. So I need... I've not got full fuel because I just want to do a few laps. I need to remember. It's not even braking, dearie me. It's like I'm coming out in a new car. Just been running around for fun. Got Bruce Hopkins in front of me. I've raced with Bruce before. There's the yellow flag in sector 2. Mr. Beard's gone off. Sliding round that corner. So all I'm doing is trying to keep your tyres warm, and then I'll be able to go. My worry is the cars behind are going to be much faster than us. So Bruce told me, oh, McLaren's gone off. So Bruce told me to go past then. Thanks, Bruce. Right, tyres. Let's check on the tyres. Not fully there. Yeah, 50.7. They need to be in the 80s. Well, this next lap's not going to be quick. Just need to concentrate on getting it round, and then the lap after should be able to do a decent lap. Because they are very, very cold. Still not there. I don't think I'm going to get up Eau Rouge in one go. I had a spectacular off in Eau Rouge before in practice. Truly spectacular. Took off and everything. Like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there you go. Told you. That's not going to work, is it? Damn. I'm going to be at the back here. That didn't go well, did it? I'm going to get one lap in here. Luckily, my tyres will stay warm. I've got a bit of heat in them. I'm going to be at the back here, but never mind. Takes 20 minutes getting out of the pits. Sing a song. Might get 3 laps in. It's the 3rd lap I'll need. You need to get... There's a few struggling actually. There's a few spinning it. Oh, there was another car going off. So it's not just me. Oh. comes the... I'll have to let this... I'm getting blue flags to let the... I think it's the Aston. And go. Temperatures are still coming up, which is good, so I might get a decent lap in. Even though I've gone off a few times. Right at the back. Right. I am going to get a lap in, so hopefully the next lap, the tyres are looking a bit better. Sliding around there, yeah, the tyres squealing. They're all calling it a bit sweaty. It is a bit warm, to be fair. So I've got a big fan next to me to try and keep me cool. Right, this is me first flying lap, and it's going to be me only flying lap. So if I go off, go wide, bin it, I'm at the back. Ho hum. Yay! That's good. Made it. That was a paw. I broke in the wrong place, but didn't lose too much. So track limits, I thought I'd binned it, but no, I'm alright. No idea how this is going to fare, but yeah, Jim's just reminded me I'm doing it. I'm in P27. Thanks for that, Jim. This should be a good lap if I don't bin it. Made it. It's just going through the big bus stop now because I can always spin it here. Two, put me into 10th. 11th. Well, bit of a recovery, not the best. Right, full fuel. Here you go, full fuel. That'll see me through 20 laps. We reckon it's going to be a 40 lap race. The pit stop's going to be really interesting. Oh. Fully done. Right, I'm just going to get a drink. Got a refreshment. Just open it. Get a bit dry. Got a nice fizzy drink. Quench me first within the fridge, so it's gonna be nice and cold. Oh, you know what? That tastes good. Where did it finish in the end? 11th at the moment. Way ahead of Mr. Cooley. 23.6 for 4/10. What a bad lap that then, to be fair. He's good, Mr. Cooley, around here. Oh, tell you what, that's damn refreshing, that is. Okay. Just waiting for it to happen now. Can't win the race in the first corner. You can't win the race on the first lap unless everybody crashes and you're the only one left. So Bongo Racing is very similar to us. It's racing for the older generation, if you like. And yeah, they're very respectful. You'll always get the idiots. You'll always get a couple of idiots, but, you know. Yeah, Ferrari lockout. 2 minutes. No heroes on the first lap, is what we're being told. Okay, so he's just explaining to everybody that when you're coming out the pits, people leaving the pits have right of way. So anybody coming up moves over. There's now someone asking, can you race in the pits? Okay. I don't fancy racing in the pits. You've got speed limiter anyway.
And drivers
There you
go
go.
to the grid for a race start.
Yep. So we're just being told, be careful into the Camel with the brakes because they're not going to work. So I would expect everyone to fill up to the top. Yeah, everyone's wishing good luck. Half of me's tempted to mute it, but I want to hear in case there's anything saying I've spun. It's quite useful. The start is something else in this. If you get it wrong, you get erratic driving, you get a drive-through. Too slow, you get a drive-through for speeding. It makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. Let's wait for a counter from 20. We've got 20 left. Good to go. Now, usually, first couple of laps, I do not push. I take it easy. So, you know, if you see opportunities and I don't go for it, that's deliberate. It's because, in essence, I want to finish the race rather than wipe me out and somebody else. That's not my style.
Formation lap has started.
Here we go. Well, at the moment, the hypers are moving away, so the hypers are in the distance, and then we'll get to go. So it's telling me to slow down, and then it asks me to speed up. You can't, so you can't. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. And then it'll all come to a halt here. See what I mean? What's their anchors on? Actually, there's the hyper there in front of us. That shouldn't be there. This car's hitting here because someone's... There's a hyper. There shouldn't be a hypercar there. Oh, unless it brought the hypers out of line and I'm not out of line, so it's just ridiculous. Right, pit limiter on, stops me from speeding. I can slow down, but I can't accelerate. And then when the lights go green,
Green flag.
you press the pits and go for it, and you might get a drive through, you might not. And there's a hyper on the line there. So I'm doing one wide there deliberately. Okay, so I've done that deliberately so not to hit anybody. Got a good run up Eau Rouge there. Couple of cars off here. Tyres are coming up nicely. Just waiting for them to warm up. And then go for it a little bit. Okay, off we go. Right. Power. Incident in sector 3. Don't want really going track limits on this because you get penalised quite strongly, so I'm going to avoid track limits if I can. There's only Eau Rouge where it's almost out of control, your control. Whoa, tried to bite me then. Oof. Ferrari behind me now.
Lap 2:44.02.
Right, can we go up Eau Rouge now? We can. There's a hyper behind me. You don't have to yield for them. It's that they've got to pass you. It's not my fault he's behind me, so we'll go inside now. Whoa, we've got cars all over the place here. That's the Hyper. Obviously trying to get through some GT3s. Come in contact.
Lap 2, 24.64.
Can I get the Ford on the straight? Probably not, because it's grunty. Oh yeah, definitely. Come on, Beamer, you can do it. Another Hyper behind. Wonder it's the one that went off before. You come up right behind me then. Oof. Didn't know where the hell to go then, to be fair. I was like, whoops. Whoa, don't want to be on the grass. Oops. Right.
Time 2, 24.15.
There we went then. Battle's going on behind. Yellow in sector 2. Sector 1 yellow. That's the car off there. That's another position gained, I reckon. Yep. 7th. Wow. Long way to go. It's getting harder and harder. The Ferrari's catching up as well. Ferrari's going to get me. He's telling me he's here, but you've got to pass. And I can make my car very wide. Okay, survive that.
That time was a 2:23.28.
Whoa, whoa. I'm going to be at the back. Okay, this is going to be fun. Hey, right at the back. Oh well. Need to make sure my tyres aren't dirty because otherwise I'll be off. There we go. Right, let's go again. Right up to 7th, down to 21st. Oh well. Comes Hypers. Oof. What's going on here? Oh my god. Nightmare. Whoa. Right, it's 3 places, but some of them weren't my fault. Weren't my passing with cars off track. Whoa, Ferrari spun. Ferrari spun behind me. He did what I did. Tim's telling me I'm a bit shit. Okay. This is bad. Hyper's going up. Oh my god. Whoa! Oh! I think that was me that missed a grant there. That I could do about it. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, my car's broken. Yeah, my car's broken. I'm going to retire. My car's well and truly broken, guys. I'm calling it as well. Yeah, I got Eau Rouge. I was all right, but there's a car on, already off, and I hit the car that was off. Otherwise, I'd have probably got away with it. Carried on, got to the top of the straight, and the car just wasn't responding, and it just spun me off into the wall. The guy, I think it was Grant, who was at the side of me. He also did the same, but he took off. It become undrivable. Probably, yeah, yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, but some of them hypers, I think some of them need to look at themselves a little bit because they're making moves that just aren't on. You know, you've got three GT3s racing and a hypercar's trying to go up and down in the side of them on a bend. I mean, where are they supposed to go? You know, and I think some just need to look at themselves a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the stream, guys. Sorry about that. It is what it is. Thanks for watching, if you were, and you put up with it.